Hello my friends, it is time again for NPBA prep. I'm here week 8. We want to get a W. We're 4-3. This guy we're playing is also 4-3. You can see his team on the right here. Very scary guys, very well crafted. So we're gonna go ahead and lead it off with Mach 5. This is gonna be my little hee-hee moment. Is bulk up Defiant, because I'm pretty sure this Intimidate Incineroar is coming. I do have double Dancers, so I think Intimidate Span is really smart. Hopefully he thinks I just have to prio Prankster and I'm not going to think about Defiant. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, Iron Tail to hit Mega Diancie, Brick Break to hit Incineroar, although that is one of his Terra Captains, so I do have to check type, knock off, and you know, stuff like that. Bulk up, but we'll see how it goes. Next we'll bring in CM Bowtie. I can't roar out setting up Mega Diancie, so don't really want to be in front of it either way, but also same thing with Spectre. Actually, I don't have Prio, so maybe I have to... No, I'm gonna rock this one. We'll see what happens. I'm not married to the idea of playoffs or not. If I'm in them, I'm in them. If I'm not, I brought some guys. Next, I'm bringing Mega Aerodactyl, you know, classic Ice Fang, Iron Head, Earthquake, Dragon Dance, and you know, pretty standard stuff here. Really, I feel like a lot of these sets are pretty typical of me. We're prepped to be Adamant, so I need all that investment to be faster than Spectre, because 130 and 150 are the speed tiers. I've got Choice Scarf, Chi-Yu. I am faster than +1 Aqua Step Quaquaval, which is, you know, a big threat. It'll die with Psychic, so that's a big thing here. Unless he's AB, but if he is, I guess he got my ass. But, you know, we'll figure it out. We'll see what happens. I am Modest Scarf, so it's a little bit of damage addition, but I know a lot of people don't like this mon without specs. What can you do? I'm bringing Stealth Rock, Flip Turn, Earthquake, Scald, just maybe get some hazards up, try and stop the momentum, maybe get force him to click Rapid Spin or Defog on Corviknight to give me a free switch in, but it might not really come to that. See what happens. Scald is also to hit the Incineroar when he intimidates me without, you know, getting owned. And then we're bringing Terra Fairy Zone Jr., Terra Blast to hit Zygarde and not be walled, Volt Switch for momentum, Thunderbolt for breaking power, and Flash Cannon. And that's it really. You know, I'm gonna message this guy, try to get into game here. It's supposed to be tonight, Friday night, but we haven't really talked since I think we scheduled last Sunday, so he might have forgotten or not be aware that the game's gonna occur. So I'm about to get into game in the video at least, so that's good. All right, GL to me and Mr. J Sauce. Okay, guys. This is maybe the 5th time. It shouldn't be this hard to re-record an audio. I was playing with some friends last night in Discord. Guy messaged me, said he was ready for the game. I switched everything over, forgot to turn my mic back on, so I've got the live replay, don't have the live commentary for it, so I'm going to post-commentate this a little bit. It's not my favorite way to release the video, but it will save on editing a little bit, because there won't be as much cutting down of the live turns, although there still will be a gap in the live turns. It's just, I think there was a lot less thinking in this game for me. And so we get into the 6. You can see I'm hovering Raichu. I'm pretty much calling out that I think Raichu is his best lead, so we're going to lead Swampert and Click Rocks. I talk right there about how a flashy like Rock Polish Diancie or Zygarde sub lead could be pretty big, and at which point I'll just either EQ or click Scald if it really comes down to it. But I think my safest play is to send out Jawsome Swampert and click Stealth Rocks first, which is fine for us. We want it up, you know. It makes I can only see Rapid Spin on his team. If he's not boots on anybody else, it's free chip. Those numbers going down means maybe Mega Aero can perform or CM Sylveon can perform. Scarf Chi-Yu Modest Fish is here. So as we see, turn comes up. He is the Raichu that we are aware of. I'm right now searching the move pool for Raichu on Team Builder. I don't like to take too long. I feel like I'm wasting everyone's time because, you know, nobody wants to watch a 50-minute YouTube game on Showdown. So I missed Grass Knot, which he did bring. It's a good bring. We did get our rocks up though because I did have enough investment to live. It might have been a roll to kill, honestly. I don't even remember the exact numbers that I've been looking at. But pretty much at this point, in my mind, Swampbert's done its job. I was just thinking and looking at the calcs on some of the other mons on what happens if he clicks not Grass Knot. For example, Volt Switch or Thunderbolt, if I go hard Torn or something, could do a lot of damage that I don't necessarily want to take. So I believe I come down and decide that the best plan of action for me currently with the Swampert would be to just go ahead and click Flip Turn in case he clicks a Volt or something, trying to keep momentum on me. But he doesn't. He just commits to the Grass Knot, which is fine. So then again, same thing. Right now, I'm looking at the numbers between Aerodactyl, Scarf, Chi-Yu. I could have gone there and clicked Dark Pulse, but I felt like that it just lets other stuff in for free, specifically like Duck. And so pretty much it came down to, I thought my best option was going to be to go ahead and send out Bowtie. I'm looking at it again right now. I'm right there when I hover Mach 5. I'm telling you that Mach 5 will die if he has Thunderbolt and clicks it. So the safest option is, Bowtie or Chi-Yu, and then I'm saying Zone can't kill immediately, or I'll take too much chip depending on his move pool. So I thought this Sylveon would be free. We would click CM, we'd get rolling a little bit, but there was a lot of discussion in between this turn, which is fine. So yeah, pretty much I click CM. In my mind, the only thing he goes hard in case I click Hyper Voice is Incineroar. But even a bulky Incineroar after Rocks doesn't want to eat too many of those, so he doesn't want anything else to really eat a Hyper Voice. So his only options here are to give me Incineroar chip on Hyper Voice if he goes that hard, or sack and stay on his Raichu, or just Volt Switch, which is fine as well. So the CM here is free because we're Spadef, so we're gonna start boosting up on this Raichu. And there's again a little bit of a pause on this turn. He's probably trying to figure out what he thinks my Sylveon's gonna do. This Sylveon in this league pretty much every week has come Roar, Wish, Protect. So he probably is trying to figure out if I'm just U-Tail in front of him and what he can do. But I decided to mix it up this week, as we know. So I am finally the CM Sylveon, and I'm looking to get her some kills because she usually, she gets a couple just from the nature that she is of being a bulky, annoying Hyper Voice Mon. But Sylveon could pick up 6 if you let it CM enough. So at this point, I'm talking about how I regret not being Protect because Mystical Fire doesn't do much for me. It does on a setup Diancie, but Wish Protect just lets me confirm my own heal. So now that I've got CMs going, I could really run away with the game if I could secure my own wishes. He Volt switches out, so I talk about how it was probably pretty good that I put the wish up because now I can click CM on whatever comes in, unless it's something I absolutely have to hit. But I just at this point I was just like, if I can get to like 3, so 4, if I get to 4 CMs or like 5 CMs, then the game ends. Not effectively, but too many things should die to this Sylveon. So I mess up there because I clicked CM on the Blaze Kick. I wasn't exactly sure what he would click or if he thought he'd force me out. So now we're in a bit of a pickle because without the wish in the air, I'll die to 2 turns of Incineroar. So I threw the Sylveon away. So I just decided to go for the Hyper Voice. It was a roll to kill the Incineroar. I just have to live the Blaze Kick, but he's not boots, so he can't. There is no natural healing on his Incineroar. So even if I chip it down to under rocks, then it can't come back in, or it's a sack. But instead, Blaze Kick crit me, and Sylveon goes down for free. So now at this point, I'm pretty much telling you guys all I can do is go Mega Aerodactyl, Dragon Dance, and hope that he gives me the kills that I need to acquire on the Mega Aerodactyl. We prepped for pretty much these 6. We've got Earthquake for the Mon in front of us. We've got Ice Fang for the Zygarde that came. We've got Iron Head for the Diancie across the field. So I really need the Mega Aerodactyl to blow some holes in the team, and I'm hoping that he's not expecting the set. I don't have Dual Wing Beat, or a Rock move or anything like that. So just maybe throw him off and hope that he doesn't Intimidate spam with Incineroar. I still have Torn T in the back, so I'm not super worried about Incineroar. But there are some guys that are going to be kind of hard to deal with depending on how this situation goes. But yeah, I'm just going to try and blow a hole through the team with Mega Aerodactyl at this point. It's gone from endgame sweep potential to I need this Incineroar to be a mid-game breaker because we're getting owned right now. So he does go He does go Zygarde. I'm just double checking the calc here. Ice Fang will obviously blow it away, so I'm assuming it's Yachi, but I don't have another play at this point. I have to either hope that I kill through it or he can't kill me in return. I skipped the turn there, but he clicked 1,000 arrows. It crit, so I should have more HP here, but I don't need HP on Mega Aerodactyl. I'm faster than everything, so not much to be done here. I gotta stop skipping the animations because that's half of what you get to watch on Showdown, but pick up our kill there. That's good. He does not go Incineroar, which is really good. He's assuming I'm walled on Diancie, so he goes there. Probably gonna set up or something. That's exactly the situation we wanted. So we click Iron Head because it'll do more than the resisted, not resisted, but the 2 times weak Earthquake. Iron Head is 4 times weak, so at +1, we kill Diancie after Rocks. That's why Rocks were here. Then he goes Incineroar, but as we've seen, he's not Boots, so even back to neutral damage, Earthquake should do 55 min to the Incineroar. We pick up that kill, and now we're in a way better situation. Mega Aerodactyl, always my GOAT. Love this guy. Probably one of my favorite mons. He goes Duck, and I know what's going to happen here. I don't try to get fancy or make a double. He's going to Aqua Step. He's going to get his speed boost. He's going to get his Moxie proc. But that's alright, baby. We brought Scarf Chi-Yu, specifically crept for +1 Duck. So I come in here, I click Psychic. He can't hard switch. I'm pretty sure Raichu straight up dies. If Horse doesn't die, it gets real low, and that's bad. And obviously, this will always kill Duck. So at this point, game was done for me. It just fell into place. You know, I guess it was just good Mega Aerodactyl prep, but yeah, he gave me the Duck there. He didn't have anywhere else to go, so he goes Raichu. I see his 3 moves there. It's Grass Knot, Surf, Volt Switch. I'm not aware of what his last move is, but in my mind it has to be Thunderbolt, so I say out loud, oh, I can go Magneton for free, guys. I don't think he can even hit Magneton, and if he can, or like if he hits me twice, I'll just next turn Terra into Fairy, and then he'll die to Terra Blast. He doesn't. He's probably Lightning Rod, so I can't click either of the electric attacks. But he reveals Focus Blast. Now, I don't know if it necessarily would have changed the game because of what was left and what can do damage, but if he had clicked Focus Blast when I went hard Magneton, I don't know if it would have killed or not, but that would have made it way scarier. But I understand why he had to click Surf in case I tried to stay in, but I just can't risk the Chi-Yu at that point because there's this thing in the back. I'm thinking he's locked of some kind. It's either Specs or Scarf, just the way he left it in the very back. So I go Chi-Yu here, and I click Dark Pulse. He goes first, revealing that he is Scarf because I'm Scarf Fish. So being locked into Shadow Ball means he can't beat the fish at that point. And that was it. You know, Chi-Yu picked up 2 kills. Mega Aerodactyl picked up 3, and Magneton got 1. It was a good performance. It started off pretty poor, but hey, it is what it is. That's the end of this. It's a pretty quick video, like I said, so that's good. And 07, I will see you guys for week 9 in the NPBA.